What's up, YouTube? SSJ with some breaking news. So, as y'all know, outside of Dragon Ball, I am a huge, and I say huge, Sonic the Hedgehog, well, rather Shadow the Hedgehog slash Sonic the Hedgehog fan. And the first Sonic movie was rather pretty good. The second one was, it was okay. It could have been better. I would have written it to be a lot better and focus more on the animal characters rather than the human characters. But I digress. I've been slowly following the news of the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie, and if you aren't fully aware, pretty much they already confirmed that Shadow the Hedgehog would be in this movie because they showed him in the post-credit scene for the second movie. This movie is going to be taking inspiration from Sonic Battle 2, which is one of my favorite Sonic games of all time because Shadow the Hedgehog, that was his first appearance. That being said, I'm concerned about this movie. Why am I concerned about this movie? Well, number one, they casted a lot of human characters to be in this movie. You're probably thinking, why is that a problem? Well, Sonic is mainly known for the animal characters. You got like Sonic the Hedgehog, Tails the Fox, Knuckles the Echidna, Shadow the Hedgehog, Silver the Hedgehog. It's all about the animal characters. And it pretty much feels like they're pretty much trying to pull a Transformers, where you have all these Transformer-like characters, the characters that people want to see, but then you're focusing on the human characters, whereas we don't need to focus on these human characters. Recently, they said that Christian Ritter was going to be playing a character, and that's who played Jessica Jones, and I love Jessica Jones. She could have easily been a great character voice for either Amy Rose or Rouge the Bat, but instead they're saying she's a human character, so that's trash right there to me. Okay, so now let's flash forward to just recently today. They have confirmed that Keanu Reeves is going to be playing the voice of Shadow the Hedgehog. I'm not happy about this. Why am I not happy about this? Well, Keanu Reeves has been in everything. He's John Wick. I know he was the voice of a lot of cartoon characters recently. He voiced Batman in the DC Super Pets movie. It's like you really couldn't find anybody else rather than somebody like Keanu Reeves, because it's like, I don't know. Recently they said they were in talks of wanting to cast Robert Pattinson, who we know played Batman right now in the Robert Pattinson Batman movie. And then it was in between him or Hayden Christensen, aka Anakin Skywalker, who I think both would have been terrible choices too, because it's a little cliche. Because here's the thing, Shadow the Hedgehog is not this dark, goth-like character, because if you just think Shadow the Hedgehog is just that type of character, where, oh my gosh, he's the goth type character, he's the anti-hero type character, that'll be a perfect role just to cast somebody like Anakin Skywalker or, I don't know, Robert Pattinson. That tells me you don't know who Shadow the Hedgehog is, because Shadow the Hedgehog is not this type of character who's just emo and this dark, brooding character. He's a character that's very emotional, he's standoffish, he's more of aloof than anything. And he does care about protecting the world, because that's what he ended up doing if you end up playing the Sonic Battle 2 game. And I'm not looking too forward to this Knuckles show, which I know is coming out soon, which is a spin-off of Sonic, the Sonic 2 movie, where it focuses on Knuckles. But that show is also going to be focused mainly on human characters. Sonic and Tails are only going to have like a cameo from their archive footage in the movie. So I think this movie is going to be mid. They should have did this movie a lot better, focus more on the animal characters. Let's go to, I don't know, Green Hill Zone, get to Sonic's world. Let's see the Chaos Emeralds. We got some of that stuff teased in the first and second movie, with the echidnas kind of protecting the Chaos Emeralds. But it's like, come on, let's move away from these human characters that nobody cares about. I mean, Sonic's best friend, James Marsden, he's married to a black woman, and like, the mother-in-law clearly hates James Marsden strictly because she wanted him to marry a black dude, not a white dude. So it's just, I'm not feeling it. Let's get to the animal characters. Let's get to the Sonic adventures, Sonic battles, and give us a good movie. All right? And that's all I have. I'll talk to you guys in the next one.
She don't wanna be saved, don't save her. 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 She don't wanna be saved.